Yo, what's going on, guys? Dubwobs here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Here we have the full Ancient Powers Awaken event, which has a bunch of insane skins in it, along with this week's skin update, brand new group emotes coming to Marvel Rivals, and patch notes for the brand new balance changes. We have so much to look at, but let's start with the brand new Ancient Powers Awaken event. It's another mini pass. I believe it's going to be 690 lattice. I don't know for certain, but it should be. And here we can see, first of all, the free skin is the Old Man Strange. It's part of the Wastelanders collection. It's an epic Doctor Strange skin. And I mean, this skin looks pretty cool. He has his old gray white hair. He's got the kind of blue fingertips on his gloves. Now, from the looks of it, this skin doesn't have an MVP animation. I don't think so, based on what's in the past. Now, in the past, we can see a few other cosmetics like the nameplates and sprays and things, which you can see there. There's also chrono tokens and even unstable molecule. So now let's take a look at the brand new reborn King in Black legendary Venom skin, which will be on the last page of this mini pass. And here is a look at the skin. Obviously, we've seen a bit of it in this trailer already, but here is the MVP animation. Yeah, this thing looked insane. Once again, featuring the symbiote dragon that's part of the new map. We now have some gameplay of this skin, and oh my god, the visual effects and sound effects are crazy. So just listen and watch.
You're ours now. Time to toughen up. We are Venom.
I mean, those flaming effects, the flaming ultimate, the way we can hear the Phoenix core as he swings, and just, yeah, the fact his ult is on fire, that is so freaking cool. Then we have page 1. We can see the brand new Phoenix Fist Iron Fist skin. This is an epic skin. Here's a full look. I think they cooked with this. It looks really good. And here's the MVP animation. And then finally, we can see all of the emotes for the skins. So for the Venom emote, you can see he's kind of just chilling, and we can see Eddie's face kind of half covered with the symbiote. For the Iron Fist skin, we can see him just using his flaming chi, and he's got those flaming hands, which looks pretty cool. For the Doctor Strange emote, I think he just gets out the Book of Vishanti and just goes for a little read, a little recap on some of those spells. And then we also have the Mantis emote, where it spawns a street lamp and she creates the Kitty Shadow meme. So let me know your thoughts on those skins. This event pass, in my opinion, goes absolutely crazy. Now let's take a look at this week's store, because in the store this week, we're only going to be getting one new skin, and it's the brand new Iron Man Extremebiote armor. And here we have the full trailer. We can see its intro animation, its MVP, its gameplay. And I actually kind of like this one. So here is the legendary intro. We can see Iron Man riding the symbiote dragon that's going to be featured in the brand new Throne of Null map that we get with the new Resource Rumble game mode on Friday. So it's a pretty cool kind of legendary intro, and we can see it's a legendary skin right here. His Extremebiote armor. He has this symbiote infestation on him. We can also see his face revealed. There is also a null swirl on his forehead, and he has glowing green eyes. And it's a legendary skin, so it's going to cost 2,200 units for the bundle, and that bundle will include this emote where he pulls out a mirror, and you can see it does have a reflection of him. I'm pretty sure this is probably just a static image or whatever, or a video. It's not going to be an actual reflection of the map behind you. But we can see him checking himself out, and he even does the Riz face, the little chin rub Riz face thing. So Marvel Rivals devs back at it again with more memes in the game. You love to see it. And then here's a better preview of the skin in terms of gameplay. Because it's legendary, it does have sound effects that I'm going to let you listen to now.
People want to be led, I want to be in charge. Win-win.
Hurry up. Bombs away. Maximum pulse.
So you can hear pretty much all the abilities have that symbiotic sound effect. His reload has it, his shots have it, his missiles have it, even the explosions caused by those abilities have them, which is cool. The only thing it's lacking, in my opinion, is the visual side of the effects. It really doesn't have much. Obviously, we have the green lighting on the boosters. and his jetpack. But other than that, I'd like to see more kind of effects when it comes to the shots, or the ultimate at least, or his right click. But let's be honest, they're probably going to release a visual effects upgrade that you can purchase at a later date. I think that's the main reason we're not seeing too many visual effects on a lot of these skins. Now we have the MVP animation, which you can see right here. Again, a pretty cool one. He's riding the symbiote dragon. I think that looks really, really badass. So overall, I actually like the skin. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? And it should come with the usual stuff. We should get a legendary animated nameplate along with a spray. We also have a free skin that you can claim in Marvel Rivals right now. And all you have to do is download the NVIDIA app. And if you head over to the rewards section, you'll see you can get the Master of Black Magic Doctor Strange skin for free. And once you click redeem, you will get given a code that you put in the bundle code section in game. Head over to settings, click bundle code, type that redeem code in, and bam, you'll have this rare skin for free. It's only a 600 unit skin, but what's the point in paying for it when you get it free just by getting the NVIDIA app? So make sure you guys claim the free skin. I think you have until September 19th to claim this one. Also coming to the store with the Iron Man Extreme Emote skin, we're going to be getting our first ever group emote in Marvel Rivals. And this funny little trailer shows off the brand new Jeff and Emma Frost duo emote called My Baby and Me. And it's an emote that you can have for both the heroes, and I guess when you're nearby, you can combine your emote and you will just have Jeff and Emma interacting, where they give each other a big hug. Honestly, this is so adorable, but the first of, I assume, many more future group emotes to come in Marvel Rivals. So I don't know exactly how they work. I don't know how you initiate them. I also believe you can still do the emote without the other person if you want to, and it will do some other kind of emote. And based on leaks, we supposedly might be getting another one for Winter Soldier and Venom. However, that might just be for testing, but definitely expect more of these. So let me know in the comments, which other two heroes would you like to get a duo emote in Marvel Rivals? We also have brand new buffs and nerfs coming to some of the heroes. In tomorrow's update, we have a buff for Blade. I'm not sure if people think Blade needed a buff, but they're increasing his lifesteal gain during Bloodline Awakening from 60% to 65%, but they're also reducing the self-healing reduction from 40% to 35%. So this actually means he ends up getting 6% more lifesteal while using this ability, because now we have 65% lifesteal minus the 35% healing reduction, which gives you 42% lifesteal as opposed to the 36% lifesteal you had before. So overall, this is a pretty big buff to his lifesteal. It's going to be really powerful. And of course, it's a buff to just the healing he receives while in the Bloodline Awakenings form. We also have nerfs to Human Torch. They've basically nerfed his tick damage. So for his flame fields, they reduced the damage over time from 25 per second down to 20 per second. And they've reduced his pyro prison damage over time from 50 per second down to 40 per second. So you'll have slightly less annoying tick damage from Human Torch, which means he won't be rewarded as much for just throwing those things down and hoping you stand in them. We also have a nerf to Loki, and this one is a nerf to his damage. His primary fire now does 5 less damage, so instead of doing 30 damage, it does 25 damage, and this is included for his clones, so him and his clones do less damage. However, the healing that his primary fire does remains unchanged, so they've reduced damage Loki a little bit. Interesting changes. I don't think they're the craziest. I think some people might disagree with them as well, but it's just a very small balance change. We don't even have that long now till season 4, so the next big set of changes will likely be then. And there we go, that wraps up the video. There's so much coming this week, so let me know what you're most excited for, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.